Hi guys, Tazer here. Welcome back to a new episode of Rosenburg. This is part 3, and what I planned for this episode is to first start to work on this castle over here, and then I will just like expand the city and put more buildings down, and then I'll also do a tram line with a elevated tram stop. So that's pretty interesting, but that's gonna come later on in the time lapse. But yeah, we're starting off here with this castle. So I searched around on the workshop, and I wasn't really sure which sort of castle building I wanted to have. First, I was looking at some, I guess, a little bit more modern castles than this one. But then I just found this one, and I just really liked it. So yeah, I went with this asset, and turned out pretty nice. So I put it right next to the water over here, as you can see, and I think that sort of makes sense for a castle. I think they built castles close to the water back in the days, I guess. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong at this, and if this is like totally unrealistic, because I'm not good at castles. I don't have much knowledge about those, so yeah, if there is anyone that knows a lot more than me, please let me know. So I'm using a ton of these river rocks by Ronix, and I think they look really nice, and also using this foam by Ronix as well. So yeah, these rocks are just really nice when you are detailing around waters and water areas like this. I also used those in the last episode where we built the university. So yeah, I wanted to just quickly ask you guys if you want to leave some name suggestions for this castle, what we should call it. Because as I said, if you watched the last video, I said I wanted to interact a little bit more with everyone that is watching. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask if you have any good name suggestions for this castle, and I will go ahead and name it in probably the next episode, I'm not sure, but yeah, so if you have any good names, please let me know. So just wanted to quickly talk a little bit about the last episode. So it seemed like most people thought that the university or that it looked good. So yeah, but there were some people that said that there were a little bit too much green between the buildings, but that was sort of my plan. Like I wanted to have it like a really big park and just a few buildings and stuff. I don't know, I kind of like that idea. But yeah, I kind of like this comment. He said that I built apartment for students, and then I also put down a Ferrari there. So yeah, that was kind of fun. I put down a Ferrari on the parking lot of some like student apartments. So yeah, I guess there is some rich students. But yeah, and also someone said that I shouldn't use like parking bumpers, because that is not European apparently, which I guess that makes sense, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it somewhere with like those parking bumpers, those yellow ones. But yeah, I maybe shouldn't use those. I will have to see. I will have to do some research if that is a common thing in Europe, but according to this guy, that is not a common thing. So yeah, I will have to see more about that. But yeah, so doing this lighthouse over here. Haven't done a lighthouse in a while, so pretty fun working on this one. This is like a more of a blue colored one. They usually tend to be like red. But yeah, I don't think this lighthouse has those. I think Ronix made a mod where lights can like rotate and stuff, or maybe it was someone else, I'm not sure. But yeah, where like lights can rotate, so for example in lighthouses and stuff. So I don't think this one has it, but yeah, I'm not sure, I guess. But I still think this asset looked really nice. But using a lot of this like mountain grass, which I usually use when I want to fill out like bigger areas. I think it works better then, and and then I'm just using the meadow grass when I'm doing the like smaller areas, when I want to detail a little bit more. But yeah, so some exciting news. The next episode, we are actually gonna work on the train station. So that's gonna be really exciting. It's actually done now. So yeah, you'll have to stay tuned for that, because I'm super excited. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. But I also saw a comment from the last episode. Someone asked if I'm gonna do an airport. And the answer to that is I'm definitely gonna do an airport, I think, if I manage before we hit the prop limit. But yeah, I don't think we will actually hit the prop limit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I will do an airport. My plan is to just like have a pretty small one with like not many big planes and just really small. Because I have an area where I am planning on having the airport. But it is really short. I think it's like 1,400 meters. The like longest length of the runway you can have in that area. So yeah, I know that is super unrealistic, but it actually doesn't look too bad in game, because the I guess scale of like airports and stuff in this game is really weird. So it doesn't look too bad actually. But yeah, as I said, the runway will be like 1,400 meters, which is gonna be super unrealistic. But yeah, I will have to get to that later on in the future, and we will see how we will do that. But right now I'm just expanding the city with some of these buildings which I've been using before. And you can see I'm putting down a ton of like just trees, those ash trees between the buildings, instead of doing more detailing. And that is also like because I do not want to hit the prop limits again. So instead of just going like really detailed between all of the buildings, I'm just putting down trees like that. So yeah, I don't even think it looks bad. I think it looks actually really good just having trees be between the buildings and stuff. And it definitely works a lot better with the prop limit. So yeah. I'm trying my best to not place way too many props, as I know I did in Raymond and stuff. So I really want this series to be completed without hitting it. So yeah, using a lot of these like grass roads here with which has those like sort of grass things there, which I don't know. I think they look pretty good. They don't have any parking, but I don't know, I kind of like those. And I downloaded some more European buildings here. I'm pretty sure they're called like, I think they are from the like Lugo style by Armesto. I think he's the one that made those. And yeah, I think they look really nice. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they are for like more Mediterranean cities, like Italy and Spain and stuff. But I don't know, I really like those buildings, so I'm still gonna use it in my North European city. So now we are getting to this little church over here, which I detailed like quite a bit around, and then I noticed like cars and stuff are parking on some of the places where I detailed. So yeah, I had to get rid of some props a little bit later on. But yeah, I kind of liked how this church turned out. I didn't put any like gravestones over here, because I would imagine this church is like really old and they got rid of all of the gravestones for some reason, and now there's just like some sort of a park. I really cannot talk right now, but yeah. So I made a park instead, which you will see here, with some of that like manicured grass. And I'm also using these like brick walls by King Leno. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of these ones. I think they look really nice. And yeah, so doing like fencing around this whole area, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Not for time lapse, but for my commentary here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like 10 minutes left of the time lapse, so as usual I will leave you with some music, because I've been talking for half of the time lapse now. And yeah, so enjoy the music, and hope you enjoy the rest of the time lapse as well. And I will see you in the next video, where we will be working on the train station, which is super exciting. So yeah, enjoy the music, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, and bye bye.
I don't mind staying up all night, 'cause I came to get it right, and I won't leave without a fight. Out in the dark, nobody came for my rescue, and I won't come to rescue you. Out in the cold, you bring it on, I'm telling you. Cause I know where it came from, then you go from lover, hater, sooner or later you feel so desolated. You're under wheel and I'm totally jaded. I just don't care about you anymore. I just don't love you anymore. Don't wanna waste another hour in this godforsaken room. Unable to feel. We've been down this road before. Our love is not an open door, it's a shot in the dark. And you bring it on, I'm telling you don't. And I just wait, 'cause I know where it came from. And you go from lover to hater, sooner or later, still so desolated. You're under wheel and I'm totally jaded. I just don't care about you anymore. I just don't love you anymore. I know where you came from, but you don't know what I'm hoping for. I know all your secrets, and I know that you know mine. When I tell you all my worries, when I tell you all my fears, you go back where you came from, where you came from. 'Cause you're a lover,